Greetings, webheads, and welcome to episode 39 of Witty Banter, yet another Marvel Crisis Protocol podcast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Alex.
I'm David.
This is JP.
We are here to help you get better at and have more fun with your Crisis Protocol. We're going to get to our hot takes here in just a second. We've got a little bit of business to take care of. First of all, since the last time we've been in your ears, we've had two new patrons join the neighborhood. Jonathan Hutchis and Mantis Toboggan have joined the neighborhood as Spider Friends. So we'd like to say a really big thank you to both Jonathan and Mantis. We're glad that you're here. We really appreciate the support that you're giving us to help us keep doing this. If you would like to become a patron and help things out, you can go to patreon.com/wittybantercast. For just $1 a month, you can get some cool benefits as well as help us produce this and support us. So we really appreciate that. We have an event that's coming up kind of quicker than I thought it was. Alex, you want to talk about that a little bit?
I sure can. So Brawlhalla, second year we're putting this on. It is here in Omaha, Nebraska. Well, I guess technically it's Gretna, Nebraska. For our Gretna Legion for the BFW. $20 a ticket. All the tickets go to the actual Legion itself as donations. It's a great way to support them, thank them for what they do, and just have a fun day of playing some Marvel. Standard Challenger events. Anything that's released up to that day will be usable. It is an LVO qualifier, so if you win this, you get your LVO qualifier and play set already. And there's booze. You can buy booze there. The Legion's cool enough that they can sell beer. Patrick will buy you a beer if you say you're part of the Patreon. So I can't think of any other greater incentive.
That's
Can I get crack there?
No, just booze.
What about meth?
Just booze. Just booze. We're a bit like Deadpool moving over to Marvel. That's just stuff that we can't joke about.
Crocodile?
I don't even know what that is.
If you want some Colombian marching powder, that may be arranged.
Man, this cast is going places I was not expecting. So, Alex, if there's webheads out there that are wanting to commit the type of felonies that we're discussing, where can they go to find out?
Like the Longshanks link? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Or are you talking about? Okay, gotcha. I wanted to make sure I understood which route we were going, but yeah.
I'll meet you out back by the dumpster.
This is my attempt to grab the wheel and pull it hard.
I mean,
so
I think it'd be cooler instead of like out back by the dumpster, like out back by the tank.
That is true.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
That
the
is
tank.
Inside the tank.
Yeah.
Inside the tank.
Who wants to do an 8-ball with me in the tank?
You can talk about the jank tank in the tank while you're doing crank.
Okay, I think we got it. We got it, boys.
I can't get any better.
And when is this event again, Alex?
It's November 15th. Saturday, November 15th.
All right, we will have the Longshanks link in the episode descriptions in the episode notes, as well as we'll put it out on all the socials. So webheads, before we get into our business of the day, we have to give away some spiders. We've got 2 spider boxes that we are going to give away. If you leave us a rating and a review and you email it to us, you get an entry. If you join us as a itsy bitsy spider, you get an entry. And if you join us as a spider friend, you get an extra entry. So there's plenty of different ways to get the winning done. So I'm going to set our random generator here. For the Spider-Ham Silk 2099, our winner is Logan Bennett, one of our locals. So congratulations, Logan. You've got some spiders coming your way. And
This shit's so rigged. What the hell? Do better, guys. Goddamn.
And for our second, for the Ultimate Spider, who is it? Ultimate Spider, Prowler, and
2099.
That's right.
Noirs with Silk and Ham.
Yep, you're right. So our winner for that is one of our new patrons. Jonathan Hutchins has won the second box. So congratulations to Logan and to Jonathan. We'll be reaching out to you to get information to get your prizes over to you. So thank you for supporting us, and are we ready to do an Echo, Ronin, and Tigra box giveaway at our next episode, guys?
I don't see why. Like, if we want to do it next episode, that's fine. I'm also not
Let's
opposed
do
to
it.
doing it right now.
All right. Let's do it the next episode. So, so between now and next episode, get into the Patreon so you can be entered in for the giveaway, and give us a rating and a review, and email us a screenshot at wittybantercast@gmail.com. All right, so let's dive into our new characters. We'll start with Echo. Echo's alter ego is Maya Lopez. 3 physical, 3 energy, 3 mystic, 5 health, size 2 long mover. She's a 3 threat, and her stats do not change on the back. David, any initial thoughts on her stat line?
I mean, aside from she's just a, generic 3 threat, I will say that having a long move and wall crawler on a 3 threat is something to. I mean, it's pretty good, right? But she's got more stuff on her kit that we'll talk about.
Okay. So she has 3 attacks. Her gainer is Studied Strike. It's a physical attack. Range 2, 4 dice. After the attack's resolved, you get power. If the character has already attacked the defender this turn, add 3 dice to the attack roll. Second attack is Bullseye. Range 4, strength 4, no cost. After the attack is resolved, you get a power, and the defender cannot modify its defense dice during the attack. And then the spender is I know your moves better than you. It is range 2, 6 dice, 3 power. The defender does not add crit results to its defense roll, to its total successes, and cannot add additional dice to its defense roll from critical results. After the attack is resolved, the character may advance medium. JP, what do we think of her attack suite?
They're all physical. 2 of them are range 2. Obviously the first gainer kind of reminds me of a Gwen's attack, right? Except hers is a builder. And she gets to do a move if she has that built-in movement on it, where Echo doesn't. But it does remind me of Gwen. I guess it reminds me of what's his butt? The Noir that we just reviewed.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's always good. 7 dice attack on the free threat is always good, but yeah. Let's see. Bullseye, the second range 4 attack, it's fine. She'll use it. It's a utility thing. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling that she has charge. So I'm going to spoil she has charge.
That's no problem.
I think her if she has power, she's probably going to be charging. Unless she wants to really camp a point. I think Bullseye will get used, but it's not having charge on a long moving wall crawler is gonna turn her range 2 attacks on a lot easier than a lot of other characters would if they had the same kit without charge. So Bullseye's fine. I have a feeling it's just going to be using the other ones more. The spender is good. It's basically like Visions or Kitty Pride's spender, except it's only range 2 and one less die. But it does have like an auto medium advance attached to it, which is pretty nice. Being able to just get essentially a pseudo action out of a spender. Obviously, she moves long, so moving medium isn't quite an extra action, but having a guaranteed move on a spender's it's good. It's anyone who's played like the one that comes to mind for me is Blade. Like Blade Spender's pretty nice. Hers
I
is
do like the spender with wall crawler with that medium advance.
yeah,
because
that's
it's good.
fair.
Like
That's
she could
fair.
smack somebody and then advance behind like size 3 and get out of line of sight.
Yeah, and I think her dice pools are a little on the low end, but like with the add 3 dice to the first gainer, and then one of her superpowers, we'll talk about it in a little bit. I think it's slightly deceptive to look at the lower dice pool, just because she's able to like have some dice manipulation. So
Well,
Well,
let's get it. Oh,
well,
go
and
ahead, Dave.
anybody, I was going to add something. So, well, and anybody who's played Shadowcat or played against Shadowcat knows that like the not adding crits and the not exploding them can really come back to bite you. Like you can get got by it. For
you
sure.
absolutely you did not want to roll crits against this chick spender. We'll just say
Can
that.
confirm. All right, so she's got 4 superpowers. She's got an active charge, 2 power, action, can make a move action, followed by an attack action only once per turn. Then 3 and 8, she's got Death Dancer. While attacking during the modified dice step, the character may change one of its attack dice to a hit for every crit in the opposing defense roll. While defending during the modified dice step, the character may change one of its defense dice to a shield for each crit in the opposing attack roll. She has On the Prowl. While this character is within 1 of a terrain feature of size 2 or more, the character gains the Stealth superpower, and she has Wall Crawler. Alex, what do we think about her superpower suite?
It's solid. I don't hate this superpower suite at all. I mean, looking back at some characters that already existed and somehow have not been touched with a rebalance in any way. Vimo, he's a 3 threat, long move, charge. Fantastic. I know it's kind of comparing apples to oranges, but still, it's like the long charge, 3 threat models. I don't think any of them are bad. Her superpower that lets her change the dice, her dice manipulation power, I think that's really good. The fact that it's free is the big deal. If you had to spend power on it, it'd be a problem. But it's super good since it's a free superpower.
Yeah, have like to your point, the I guess she doesn't have a builder, so she's gonna get a power for the turn and then maybe 2 power for attacking. And if she's spending 2 to charge, she's really gonna be like power light.
Oh
This
yeah,
if she's trying to throw in a spender in her rotation, like she would not want to be spending for other superpowers at all.
no, not at all. So like, if that superpower cost power, it'd be absolute trash. Specifically on this character. If it cost 1 power on like a 4 threat or somebody that had a builder, different story.
It
But
probably
on this
depends on
model,
what they like. If it costs 2, it'd be a little tougher. If it costs 1, it'd be good though. The fact
yeah,
that you can just
I
get
was
an
just
auto
throwing the number
success is
out
pretty
there.
crazy.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Yeah, just getting free successes. Yes, please. And like we know how this dice game works. Sometimes you'll get nothing out of it, but then other times your opponent will roll 3 crits, and there you go. You got your 3 successes without even having to do anything.
Well, and it's also, I mean, you're automatically getting a success for your opponent's success. So there's a little bit of a balancing mechanism with that as well.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, if it's attack for defense, it's not as good. Yeah, depending on the side, but either way, like it's still good. The fact that it's free is just perfect in that situation. Pseudo
I
stealth,
actually
I'm sick of seeing it.
so I actually think her Death Dancer is kind of nuts defensively because it's for each, right? So you're more likely to roll crits on offense, and then you're basically just going, okay, well, if you roll a crit, I'm getting an auto block, which is like really good.
Well, right. That is. She's got 3 defense dice, so that's presuming that you have a block to flip and you're not skull locked.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue sometimes. It's if we're just crunching math, like 3 defense dice gets you 1 success.
Mhm.
So if we're just going average, which is not really the way the game works, but it's the easiest way to discuss it.
Sure.
We roll 3 dice, we get 1 success, and then we have 2 to modify. And the opponent rolls, and if it's like a 5 dice attack, what's the percentage of hitting a crit on that? Is like 60 something?
Yeah, it's somewhere in that vicinity. My guess is the math is going to work out where, because I think you're going to roll like 1 point something average defense successes with 3 dice. My guess is with Death Dealer that probably pushes it over 2. So
You think it's over 2?
if you add in Death Dancer, yeah, I think so. Because I bet it takes it from like 1.5 to like 2.2 or something like that.
Well, and the other thing is to keep in mind with this is if they roll crits and then that dice roll explodes into a crit, you get to modify that one too.
Yep.
So like you could very easily get 2 successes out of it, right? Like 2 just auto blocks.
Right. So
yeah. If you haven't successed out already or skull locked, it's still very, especially for a free superpower, it's really good. And I like the fact that they're kind of addressing the spikiness of the game a little bit with a superpower like this. It's super cool. The more I've thought about it, the more I like it. It's still kind of iffy sometimes, but it is a very good superpower, especially for just being an innate superpower.
Yeah, the fact that it's innate is just like that's the huge deal. Because like it's super swingy, whether it's going to be good or bad. Like and when I say bad, I should specify whether it's going to do something or not.
She's going to feel like Dormammu sometimes, though, when she rolls up and spenders you, and you roll defense, and you roll like 2 crits, and then maybe like no, those don't count, and I get auto successes on mine.
So I have two questions about Echo. First of all, so we've got the Death Dancer thing, but she's also 3s across the board and 10 total health. How survivable is she?
She's still eating trucks like it's her fucking job.
Yeah, yep, a truck is her wife's worst nightmare.
Yep. And then
I mean, I guess Death Dancer kind of puts her at like so if you get to flip a free defense, like flipping a free defense is worth more than 3 defense dice, right? No. A little less. It's like 2 point something. Because it's like 3 out of 8 sides.
Yep.
Gets you. So like you're gonna have 9 out of 8 sides with 3 dice. So it's like 1.1 something average. So like being able to flip a defense is equivalent to like 3 defense dice ish.
Yeah,
which is pretty good.
I suppose yeah, I suppose if you looked at this character as sort of having 4-4-4, which she doesn't exactly have, but it's pretty close, then that makes the 10 health look a little different.
I don't think it's 4. I'd say it's like, well, it depends on if they roll a crit, right? But if they roll a crit, it's like 666.
Yeah, could be.
Or you could compare it to like DR, right? But
yeah,
in this case, she could actually flip out of damage, where like DR to 1, you'd still take 1.
Well, And the other thing too is like if your opponent's models are hexed, like this suddenly becomes like basically 1-for-1, right?
Right.
I was just gonna say that she feels really good in Doctor Strange.
Well, and I also like her with Daredevil too, right? Because she can like re-roll dice, and then whatever doesn't come up, she just goes, "Well, I'm going to flip this to a hit because you rolled a crit."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and she wants to live in the same range band that Daredevil wants you to live in.
Yeah, for the most part, for sure.
So the other question that just looking at her is, how does she gain power, and does that matter?
Well, I mean, if her play pattern is like, I bullseye you, gain a power, charge, strike you for 7, and gain a power, like, I mean,
Yep.
what else is like? Maybe she eventually gets to do a spender like that, but like, I mean, 7 dice with her crazy Death Dancer thing is still pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah,
she's got
I mean-
5, if she's got 5 power, she can do the charge, spender, and then the strike, right? So
Yep.
she can do
Yep.
6 into 7 with the Death Dancer.
Yep.
Seems pretty legit. I mean, we're not quite at Zemo levels, but yeah, I mean, she's definitely serviceable, especially in her affiliations. What are her affiliations? Do we say?
Criminal Syndicate and Defenders.
Yep.
Okay, so I do like her in Defenders. You guys know my thoughts on Crimson, though. I don't know if I'd put her. I guess she is a long mover, but she doesn't really. I don't know. She's not really doing like what I want Kingpin people to do. So
I was about to say, whatever the opposite of a potato is, it seems like that's her.
yeah, right. Like maybe it was Shadowlands, but
Yeah.
just not a big fan of him.
I
Okay.
do
Rerolls
like
on
her
her is pretty
ability
good, though.
well, and I do like her ability to like get in, hit somebody pretty hard, and then get back out. Right, like if she can charge, builder and then spender you, and then get out. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yep. Yep. Especially since it's a medium move with wall crawler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another something that just occurred to me. I don't really know about this character in the actual comics, but this type of like character archetype usually has something like stealth, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they gave her.
Oh yeah, she's got the pseudo stealth.
Yeah, they
bullshit.
gave her.
Oh yeah, she does have on the prowl. Duh. Okay.
Yeah, they gave her
I'm
Nightcrawler
sick
stealth.
of seeing it, man.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like what was it? Concussive. Like, why are we making concussive characters? Can't we just upgrade to the better ones? Like, why are we making this distinction? I don't understand.
Well, so I suppose if she can long move twice, plus she's got a medium move on her spender, and then she's got a lot of mobility, and if she can just kind of get into an auto stealth range too, maybe that just makes her too hard to track down. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
She's
I
cool.
just want people to play with terrain more. I don't know. It's like if I have a superpower like that, in most circumstances, like I'm just thinking, well, I'm gonna try to get myself into a point of cover too. I might as well.
Right.
So like it feels like they're pushing for it more. I don't know. I don't like it. They can just give them stealth and it's the same thing.
I mean, I do like that she has wall crawlers, so that medium move means she can just like back onto a piece of terrain and then get stealth, right?
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes.
Being
Well,
able to charge. Oh, go ahead, Patrick.
Well, I was just gonna say stealth plus cover.
Yeah. Well, being able to like long charge with wall crawler, like, I mean, that's like anyone who's played against Namor knows that that's pretty annoying. It's basically you're not safe. I think she'll get played in Defenders for sure. I'm sure she'll show up in Criminal Syndicate with like some of those not Kingpin characters, not Kingpin leaders. But I don't know. I don't know if she'll get splashed. Like Zemo's still a guy that does Zemo stuff. So
yeah, I was about to say I'm not sure when you'd ever take her when you could take Zemo.
But she's solid in faction for sure. She's really good.
Sure. Okay, any kind of last thoughts on Echo before we move to her tactics card? All right, so her tactics card is Parts of a Whole. It is unaffiliated reactive. During the power phase, Echo and Daredevil may spend 1 power to play this card. This round, Echo gets the following superpower, Radar Sense. When defending against physical or energy attack, the character adds blanks to its defense rolls for total successes. This round, Daredevil gets the following superpower, On the Prowl. When this character is within 1 of a terrain feature of size 2 or more, this character gets the Stealth superpower. So, Alex, look, somebody else getting the Nightcrawler superpower too. What do we think of her tactics card?
Just because you specifically pointed that out, Patrick, this card fucking sucks.
You're welcome.
For different reasons, I'm gonna say it sucks too.
Well, yeah, JP, you're looking at the real reason behind it.
Yeah. So Radar Sense is weird because I don't know if it plays very well with Death Dealer. I mean, it's fine, right? But there's like diminishing returns on it. Like it increases your chance of having successes to where you don't have dice to modify against crits. Like obviously it's better than having just Death Dealer. I'm not making that argument, but there are diminishing returns here. And you're spending a tactics card for it. The other part of the card, giving Daredevil stealth. Who gives a fuck if Daredevil has stealth? Like, you want that guy to get attacks. You want interaction with Daredevil, because he does nothing. You want him to be able to, like, reaction, baton, smack him, gain power for a spender. Like, what is that guy doing if he's, like, not interacting? He sucks.
That was my thought, too. In what scenario would you ever want Daredevil to be in stealth?
I mean, I feel like against like super long range mystic attackers or some shit. It's like a niche case.
Yeah.
I just don't. Go ahead.
Well, and the other problem is like I feel like Daredevil wants to be close to people, so like the stealth is going to be kind of irrelevant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Sounds like they just want you to play this card round 1 or round 2, or don't play it at all.
If you play it round 1, though, neither of them can pick up an extract, which is like that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Because that's another thing. That's another thing with Daredevil is like if he picks up an extract, you're forcing people to interact with him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I suppose if you're in a circumstance where you're having Daredevil run away with an extract, but I just don't know when you're ever doing that. Alrighty. Any last thoughts on Echo before we move on to Ronin?
Nope. She's good player infection.
All right, our next character is Ronin. Alter ego, as was inadvertently spoiled, Clinton Barton. 4 physical, 3 energy, 3 mystic. He's a 4 threat. Size 2, medium move. Has 6 health on the front, 6 health on the back. JP, any initial thoughts on his stats?
He is pretty like he's pretty typical of a 4 threat. I guess the only thing of note is like he comes in above the curve on health because they like to do that 6-5 shit on their 4 threats. So, and he doesn't have like the weird extra. Like he's got the 4th physical, which is like key, but then like he doesn't have the extra. Sometimes they'll throw an extra energy or mystic on him. He doesn't have it. He's medium mover. Obviously, long movers are better, but at least he's not short.
Right. He has 3 attacks. His first attack is a physical, Shadow Strike. Range 2, 5 dice. Power equal to damage dealt. On a wild, he gets to pierce, change a defender's hit, crit, or shield to... crit, wild, or shield to a blank. And then on a wild, he also applies bleed. Second is physical, the Hawk's Blades. Range 4, damage 4. It's a gainer, so you get a power when you attack it. On a hit, you get pursuit. Before damage is dealt, the character can advance towards the defender short. And on a wild, you get bleed. After the attack is resolved, the defender gets the bleed special condition. His spender is the Cutting Wind. Beam 3, 6 dice, 4 power. After all attacks generated by this character are resolved, place this character within 1 of the last character targeted by this attack. And on a wild, you get a pierce. Change 1 of the defender's crits, wilds, or shield results to a blank. Alex, what do we think of his attack suite?
I think it's pretty solid. The builder's a builder. Pierce is always great. It's probably the best, one of the best. I can't say the best because I feel like, depending on the situation, handing out Stagger is probably better, but I digress. Yeah, Pierce on a builder, great, fantastic. His gainer, fine. Blade, it's very similar to Blades, except I think Blade auto bleeds or it doesn't bleed, so it's just about the same. It's fine.
Yeah, it's the same exact attack.
Is it? I thought Blades just gave auto bleed. Is it
No.
bleed on wild too?
Yeah, it's the same exact.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, same thing. His spender is good, but also a letdown at the same time. Being 3, great. Place after the last attack, awesome. Pierce, even better. It's 6 dice, and that's the disappointing part. For 4 power, because we already have a character that has the exact same spender, except it's more dice, and Logan is showing him how it's done. But it's still not a terrible spender.
He has 4 superpowers. Active superpower, grappling hook. For 2 power, he places within 3 of his current position, usable only once per turn. Reactive, Spectre of Death for 2 power. When this character targets a character with an attack, this character may use the superpower. During the modified dice step, this character may change one of its attack dice to a hit for each crit or wild in its attack roll. He has Martial Artist. When defending against a physical or energy attack from within 2, adds blanks to successes, and he has Stealth. David, what do we think of Ronin's superpower suite?
I mean, range replace is a range replace. It's really good. Like anytime you're gonna get that, I mean, this is good, especially since it's not tied to like if you're holding an objective or not. I mean, yeah, it's good. Spectre of Death. I mean, that's Valkyrie. Anybody that's played Valkyrie knows that can sometimes just like eviscerate people. I do like the fact that he doesn't have to spend before he attacks, so he can kind of like not before he attacks, but before the attack is actually started, so that way he can use it for like his beam, so he can beam and hit multiple people, and if he has the power somehow, he could theoretically modify each one of them.
Mhm.
And I do like that he can use it on like Cover Me, which is a defender's card. Which is something that Valkyrie can't do. So it's good. And martial arts is martial arts. He's got 4 physical. It's good.
He is in Avengers and Defenders, and he has a 35mm base. So, what's our overall thoughts about Ronin? Is he good? Is he bad? Is he just an affiliation piece, or what are we thinking about Ronin?
I think he's definitely an affiliation piece, but he's in a tough spot in both affiliations he's in because both of them also have the other Clint Barton Hawkeye, and both of them I think prefer Hawkeye over Ronin.
I thought you were gonna say they both have the other guy who's just a better 4 threat than him, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
No, well, okay, that too. That doesn't help the fact that he's also got a 3 threat of his same alter ego that I think just plays better in both of the affiliations.
I mean, if we're being real, there's no fucking way this guy goes in Avengers. Like, what's he doing?
No.
Like, I just don't see it. He's definitely not a Sam character. Steve 1, he can grappling hook and then like Hawkblade into maybe Slot Machine's Pursuit and then a Shadow Strike, and then like that's a decent opener, I suppose. But I don't know. Yeah, there's just better stuff to do. And then Steve 3, like, yeah, you can mod the die to be a Pierce and then do your Spectre of Death, and that kind of synergizes there too, but it's just like really power intensive. I don't know. There's just better 4 threats. For defenders, I don't know. What do you guys think? I still don't think like you're probably taking Shang-Chi, and then like your leader's either a 4 threat or a 5 threat. So I don't know. Like he beats people up decently, but it's all physical attacks, and like he has no control. So if like your dice are just shitting the bed, like this guy's gonna feel really stupid. Like at least like even Shang-Chi, like he can beat people up and he can just push them around and stun them for reasons.
Well,
Or their friends who are just watching the fight with that 1-inch punch. Shockwave.
More like 6 feet punch.
yeah, really.
Boom! Thought you were just watching. Bitch.
So he kind of gets a refund of the power. In Steve 3, the Pierce kind of gives him almost like a guaranteed refund of his power. He can place within one. I'm just kind of
No, go ahead, spitball. Let's go.
Yeah,
Do
so
it.
he can place within
He
one
needs
of
a
his
champion.
beam. He can place within 3 of his current positions, so he's got pretty good mobility. His Hawk's blades can, he's got the pursuit on his Hawk's blades to get him where he wants to go. So, I mean, I also struggle to see when you'd ever want to take him over Shang-Chi, but that's more of a Shang-Chi issue than a Ronin issue. That's probably because that character might be a little bit overtuned. I could just he's a pretty effective beat stick that can get around, and it feels like a lot of the characters that are getting up close and punchy struggle with that. So he does give you that as an option.
I mean, grappling hook is just strictly better than charge, right? Like in all cases. It's just a really freaking good ability.
Yep.
Because it can be used as an engagement tool like charge, but it can also be used for like a triple movement play.
Mm-hmm.
Where you move medium, you move range 3, and like all suddenly you're across the board. Or it can be used as a disengagement tool, like a reverse charge. So I mean, grappling hook's incredible in this kit.
Yeah, the best part of Hawkeye's kit makes it over to Ronin.
Yeah, and it's probably better on Ronin because, well, I shouldn't say better, but it's more. It offers more utility to Ronin than it does to Hawkeye.
I agree.
I'm personally not a big fan of the martial artist stealth archetype. I don't like it because there's holes in that game. I just it disgusts me sometimes. It's just like take like Spider-Woman, I guess, because I'm just targeting her because she's like 1 less health. But like, okay, so I'm within range 3 of you, and I shoot you with like a mystic attack, and now you just melt like a fucking ice cream cone for reasons because you have like 2 defensive superpowers and neither of them. Well, I guess mystic wouldn't. It doesn't. Martial arts doesn't matter anyway. We'll do energy. So like, not only is the martial artist doesn't work against mystic, but then like your stealth. Like, okay, sure, I have to be within range 3 of you, but like there's that 3-inch range band that like you're just screwed. Like, hopefully it's a physical attack, so you have an extra die, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I'd take DR over that all day of the week. Over both of those combined. Yeah, I don't know. He can like be a blender if your dice are hot, but I don't know.
David, what do you think?
So I do kind of like him with like Daredevil's leadership. I think the idea of him like Hawks blading and possibly walking up to doing a shadow strike to get, potential rerolls by walking in range of people and then having him like grapple hook out so he's like outside of stealth. I mean, that can be very annoying for sure. The other thing about him is that he is a Clint Barton, which means technically he could use professionals, and he has a little bit better dice effectiveness to trying to use that card. Not that I think that it's good. I just don't know, but
Are Ronin's shoulders big enough though
yeah,
to hold the machine?
yeah, it's not great.
Is Rube Goldberg?
Well, let me just. Professionals is unaffiliated active. Natasha Romanoff and Clinton Barton may spend 2 each to play the card. If Clinton Barton damages a character with an attack this round and Natasha Romanoff is within 2 of the damaged character, you may move 1 asset or civilian token from the damaged character to Natasha Romanoff. She is now holding this token. The card does not allow a character to hold more tokens than the crisis specifies. So it is a very Rube Goldberg-y steal.
Yeah, it's not like uber amazing. I mean, you probably like if you're really trying to get a steal, you just take Voodoo, right? Like this dude.
Right.
They're both 4 threats. But having the option, I think if you were going to play a roster that has a Black Widow in it,
Mhm.
I mean, maybe stealing an extract could win you the game randomly,
Mhm.
but like I don't know if it's just not amazing.
So this is kind of like a smooth brain retort to what you're saying, but it kind of does hold a little water. Like this guy's supposed to be the blender. Like if you can't walk up and like just chop somebody down and take their extract with this guy, like why are you even playing him?
That's fair. And
But
I guess go ahead.
I don't hate him like going in and like hitting somebody and forcing a drop and then like moving somewhere else. I don't know. I think it's.
I mean, the card requires you to play it before anything happens, which is that's like the crux of the issue, right? Like,
yeah,
the card's just so dicey.
Yeah.
Like you're just I hate that card.
Although with between his Pierce and his Spectre of Death, and particularly if you play him in Steve 3, I mean, if you're gonna play the card, Ronin is really set up to play it because with all of that kind of stuff that's going on, you're probably going to get a damage through just about anybody, and that's all you got to do is just get 1. So it does. I mean, it's a much better card with Ronin than it is with Hawkeye.
I mean, it still involves all the setup, right? Like you got to have Widow within 2.
I mean,
there's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it. But Ronin can also he's got his grappling hook, so he can place it so he can get himself set up for it too. So again, I don't know that it's a good card or not. I'm just saying that this card and all of the stuff that's on it really does lend towards making professionals more playable. Whether that makes it actually playable or not, I don't know. But
the opposite, Patrick. I think you made it more Rube Goldberg because you're going grappling hook into professionals into the what the hell? Hold on, grappling hook into professionals into Spectre of Death into Steve's leadership, right? That's like 7 power to do the thing.
It's 4 because you just
professionals cost 2.
Oh, that's right. So it's 6. That's right. It's 6.
It's 7 because Steve's cost 1 too.
Yep. Math is hard, but you're also going to be getting some of that power back, assuming you do at least the 1 damage to it. Again, I'm not saying it's a good card. I'm not saying it makes it a good or playable card. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying that the way that the stuff that's on the card plays into the things that you would need to do to play the card much better than Hawkeye does.
I just keep thinking about like me rolling up with Thor and like rolling two hits on 6 dice. And if I did that with Ronin, after spending 7 power and a Taxes card, I would probably just like pack my shit and leave.
Well, and I'm just thinking of one player going through all of that mechanization to get the professionals to go off, and Black Cat sitting back there going, "That's adorable." So
yeah, Voodoo, who's just like, drop your thing, and now I'm gonna pick it up and run away with it.
Ronin, hold my beer. So I guess what's our verdict on Ronin?
I don't see it. I mean, I wouldn't like shame somebody for using him in Defenders. I'd probably give someone like the stink eye if it was in Avengers though. But even in Defenders, I don't think he's optimal. Just for the fact that he just exists in 2025. Like if he came out 3 years ago, I'd be like, "Oh shit, this guy's legit." But we're here.
He has,
I-
in addition. Oh, David, go ahead.
I think he's fine. Like, I think maybe there's a world where you're playing like Daredevil, him, Echo, and maybe Chi, and then just like kind of building from there and just having all these aggressive characters that can move everywhere and attack wherever they want to. I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, I don't think he's terrible. He's never going to get splashed, and he's got huge competition from his affiliations. So, I mean, if you play him, you play him, whatever. And a good Godspeed to your fucking dice, because he has zero control. I mean, if he pops off, like you anecdotally are gonna think he's the shit, and I mean, more power to you. You know, if he works for you, he works for you.
So let's take a look at his tactics card, the new one. It's Extreme Measures. Unaffiliated reactive. At the start of his activation, an allied Ronin may spend 3 power to play the card. This activation, Ronin's Shadow Strike, which is his builder, gains the following special rule. On a wild, he gets Flurry. After the attack is resolved, the character may make another Shadow Strike attack. Doesn't have the Flurry rule. And then his Hawk's Blades attack, which is his gainer, gains the following special rule. On a wild, he gets Rapid Fire. After the attack is resolved, the character may make another Hawk's Blades attack. So, what do we think of Extreme Measures?
Like hypothetically, it gives him a shitload of output, right? It is slot machining though, unless you put him in Steve, and then you can guarantee some action.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're talking about having to have a lot of power. Reading it like kind of reminds me of Chi. What was it? Chi Mastery. Like on paper, like Chi Mastery. Not that I'm saying it's a bad card, but on paper, Chi Mastery seems a lot better to me. I find myself when I play Chi having a really hard time coming up with 3 power to play Chi Mastery sometimes. And this is a guy who has like a 6 dice builder.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. It can be good, right? If you just spike 2 wilds in a row, like you got 4 attacks, it's great. And you got Pierce. It's just like a slot machine, right? Like he's kind of all in on his wilds. He really is. Like if you're not rolling wilds with this guy, you're shitting the bed. If you can roll wild every attack, play this dude every game. Bring this card and just like mulch people.
Play him in Steve 3 with Gambit.
Breaking the meta.
Sounds like David just needs to play this guy.
Yeah, 100%. Don't give him ideas.
Don't tempt me to play this guy in Shield because
don't give him ideas.
I would consider doing it.
Shot.
All right. Any last thoughts on Ronin before we move on to the final character in the box? All right. Final. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, David.
I mean, I think he's fine. Like I like the mobility. Like I'm sure there will be people who. I mean, his model's pretty sweet. I will say that. So like,
his model is super cool.
There are going to be people who play him, and I think he's fine. Like
he's serviceable. Yeah, he's fine.
Are there better 4 threats? Of course, but like, are there worse 4 threats? Yeah, there definitely are worse 4 threats. So,
yeah, 100%.
He's fine.
Yeah, he'll still do work, but like the more I look at him, the more it's like he is just a wild slot machine.
Yep.
Like he wants wilds for his builder for the Pierce. He wants wilds for his spender for the Pierce. He wants wilds for the Warrior of Legend for the hit flip. He wants wilds for his tactics card. Like if you can hit the wilds, great, do it. Kill people.
It's definitely an all or nothing thing. If he gets the wild, he gets all of the joy. He gets all the Christmas presents, and if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the last character in the box is Tigra. Alter ego Greer Nelson. She has 4 physical, 3 energy, 4 mystic. She is a 4 threat. Is 6 health on her front and 6 on her back. She is a size 2, moves long on a 35 millimeter base. Alex, anything stand out from Tigra on her stats?
Not really. I mean, she's long. Like, it's nice. Like, it's good. Nothing really stands out. At this point, that stat block seems about right for a 4 threat, whether it's 4 mystic or 4 energy. That kind of swaps back and forth depending on the character, but it's not anything crazy for a 4 threat, I feel.
She has 2 attacks. Her builder is Feline Slash. Range 3, 5 dice. Power equal to damage dealt. On a wild, she gets a Pierce. Change one of the defender's crits, wilds, or shields to a blank. And on a wild hit, she gets Hex. Hands out the Hex condition. Her spender is Sorry No Autographs. Range 3, 7 dice. 3 power. After the attack is resolved, place this character within 3 of itself. And on a wild, she gets Stagger. After the attack is resolved, the defender gets the Stagger special condition. David, what do we think of Tigra's attack suite?
I mean, Pierce is Pierce. We know. It's good. It's range 3, so that's, I mean, solid. I like that. I mean, Hex is a really good condition. If you can give it out, that's good. I mean, Hit Wild is kind of whatever. Her spender is, staggers. I think the best thing on it is that range 3 place, which is pretty good. She can use it to like place back onto terrain or something, which we'll get into the other part of her kit where that actually might be something she would want to do. But I mean, these are like attacks that you can see on some 3 threats, right? Like it's not beyond the realm of like what's amazing, right? It's fine.
She has 5 superpowers. First is Ambush Predator for 3 power. Throw this character medium. It does not suffer damage when colliding with another character or terrain feature. If this character began the throw overlapping a terrain feature with a size larger than itself and ends the throw no longer overlapping it, the character counts as size 3 when determining collision damage. Superpower can only be used once per turn. You have Mess with the Cat and you get the Claws. For 2 power, after the attack targeting this character is resolved, if the attacker is within 3, this character may use the superpower, roll 4 dice. The attacker suffers 1 damage for each crit and wild in the result. She has Empathetic Aura. Other allied characters within 2 may reroll 1 die in their defense roll. She has On the Prowl. While this character is within 1 of a terrain feature of size 2 or more, this character gains the Stealth superpower. And she has Superior Agility. Enemy characters cannot reroll or modify attack dice when targeting this character with attacks. She is in Avengers and Defenders. JP, what do we think of her superpower suite?
Cat boobs.
Cannot argue that. There's nothing I got to say about that.
Man. Oh man. If you could just like if I was like, you have 30 seconds to like think up like the shittiest superpowers you can put on a character, and you got to do 5 of them. So, like, and they have to be like, relevant to the game. Maybe like, they've got to be, some of them have to be like actual ones that exist. Some of them you can make up, whatever. Like, you probably come up with a mess like this, right?
It is an eclectic collection of superpowers. I will give you that.
By mess, I don't mean
these are like-
eclectic. I mean like I fed my dog chili and it shit all over my floor mess.
Well, like all the characters that have superpowers that are similar to this have better versions of them, right? Like I mean, I guess except for her mess with the cat, you get the claws,
Yeah.
but that's on a 2 threat and a 3 threat, right? Like, what are we doing here?
Like the longer you read her card, the worse she gets. Like she starts off strong. 4/3/4, 6/6, long move. Fuck yeah, I'm in. Let's go. Builder, range 3 with Pierce and like random hex. Sure, I'm here for it. On a 4 threat, fine, yeah. And then it's just like, okay, well the second attack kind of sucks. You get a place, fine, whatever. And then you get like this weird pounce that costs 3, and you got to be on terrain, and like she doesn't have wall crawler, so she has to climb to get up there. And then, like David said, you get the Counter-Strike that is on fucking 2 threat Widow. Like, what are we doing? And then they should rename it Pathetic Aura to just take the EM completely out of there because it's undeserving of extra letters. And then she gets the shitty stealth on the prowl. And then superior agility is fine, but it's just like kind of like a nothing burger a lot of times. Like it's in a lot of games, like it depends on the meta too. If there's like some reroll affiliation that's really hot, whatever. But a lot of times this superpower is like a nothing burger. Like it literally is blank. So like what the fuck are we looking at here?
She's a character that's specifically teched out to go into David's reroll lists.
There you go. And she'll still die.
Well, and like...
How many successes do you have, David? Oh, 5 on 5. Okay, well, Tigra can sit on top of her card now.
Well, and like, I mean, Black Cat like laughs at that, right? Like she has actual stealth, and you can't like explode crits on her.
Right.
I mean, exploding crits is. I mean, that's always relevant. Always, always, always. That's the better part of that superpower for sure. And then the secondary part of that is good, but like, I mean, being like permanently hexing your attackers is amazing. It like puts the cap on any kind of spike she's gonna take. The superior agility, it's great into stuff, but like it's also just blank. Like, what is? I'm just her card's a fucking mess. I don't know. The best things are her like stats and her attack's fine, like her builder. After that, it just gets really, really bad really quick. I like
Alex?
and going back to like her affiliations, it's the same as Ronin's. And all the shit I talked about Ronin, oh my fucking god. That guy is a world beater compared to this chick. That guy would dunk on this chick. So yeah,
Alex?
she's like totally S tier.
Alex, anything to add in on Tigra's card?
That stupid fucking on the prowl. Get rid of it. They are really trying to push this stupid superpower. Just give me fucking stealth. Jesus.
But on the prowl sounds kind of sexy.
AMG is probably listening to this, and everybody that has stealth is just going to turn into this.
Every last one of them. It's gonna happen.
Just to mess with Alex.
Oh yeah, Stealth Man's gonna have on the prowl.
Magneto's like, I'm back, boys.
Yeah, that's what he needs to fix them.
Her tactics card is Totem of the Tiger God. It is unaffiliated active. During her activation, Tigra may spend 2 power to play this card. When Tigra targets an enemy character with an attack this round, she may change the attack's type to Mystic. Additionally, when Tigra deals to an enemy character with a feline / attack this round, after the attack is resolved, Tigra may place herself within 2 of her current position. So, is Totem of the Tiger card any good?
I mean, like, what? This card is just not. I guess Mystic is fine, but you're spending 2 power to do it, and like, I don't know what her place is getting her. Like, her feline / is already like, I mean, it's range 3. It's not like it's range 4. Like, placing her within 2 is not going to be a big deal, and you're probably, if you're making attacks with her, you're probably going to be in a position you want to be anyway, right?
Right.
It just doesn't. I don't know.
You can place on top of a building though, like a range or a size 3 building, man.
Maybe that's her answer to Wall Crawler.
I mean, I guess she can use it to like get away from people, but I just don't. It's not good.
I think like it could be good on some maps, right? Like especially on pay to flips or something. Um, where you can use that to like squeeze. You can squeeze your actions to get attacks and still be able to flip stuff. And then, like the mystic attack it can be good sometimes for sure. Like it can kind of be like a pseudo incinerate or better. Like into martial artists, it's better, obviously, stuff like that. But like if it can be a pseudo incinerator better sometimes. Like if they're like a 4-4-2 or 4-3-2 or something like that. Like it's like you're getting like the lowest defense of their defense range or their defense line. I mean, it's going to be obviously contingent on who you're fighting against. Problem I have with it is that it's a card that's attached to Tigra.
Place yourself.
I don't think it's a great card anyway, but huh?
No, I don't know that it is either. She could place herself with that twice, right? Like,
Yeah. If she does damage, yeah.
Yeah, if she attacks, she does damage twice. She could place herself twice, so it could
But
get her moving around.
She might have a better chance of actually dealing damage if she can pick Mystic into certain targets too. So there's something to be said for that. But the fact that it costs 2 up front and it takes a tactics card and it's attached to Tigra, like you're taking like she's kind of trash. I don't know. You're taking a trash character and then playing a card on top of it. It's whatever. Like I guess if you went that far and played her, like take the card, sure. Let's do it. Sadomasochism. Let's do this.
Hey, we are well known for not kink shaming on this podcast.
Cat boobs.
Well,
Alex,
and the other thing about her,
yeah, go ahead.
The other thing about her too is like they suspiciously didn't put her in A-Force. Like, I mean, of the affiliations that she should probably be in, if she was in A-Force, at least that would be something. It wouldn't be.
Didn't you hear though?
But...
You didn't hear they're not putting any. They're not adding additional characters to A-Force this edition. They're gonna wait till next edition.
That is unfortunate. Alex, any thoughts on Tigra's tactics card, or do you just want to complain about On the Prowl again?
I'm gonna complain about On the Prowl again. I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. The Mystic is changing is a thing, and it's neat. The place is the best part about that card, but it's also like it's fine.
So what do we think overall about the 3 characters as a whole? There's, I think they're all defenders and then 2 Avengers and 1 criminal syndicate. So how do we see once this box is out in the wild, what do we think it's going to do in terms of changing lists that we're going to see, or how do you, if you wanted to use these characters, if you thought these characters were cool, what do you think would be the best way to get the most value out of them?
I mean, I think you probably the shittiness of Tigra aside. I think Echo and Ronin you could slot into like an aggressive defenders kind of roster. And like I like that they like can do things with stuff like cover me, right? Like Echo can get her thing off of a cover me attack and Ronin can use his thing off of a cover me attack. So like those things are good. I think that their mobility is really good. Like, I think if you were wanting to try to do something that's like, because a lot of times if you're going to play Daredevil, right, you're going to play something that's like a little bit more clustered, like Mcron or Meteors or something like that. Maybe this gives you an opportunity to maybe play a roster that can move around a bit and still kill shit. Like, it might be good. I think it'd be worth exploring, especially if you like defenders, right?
Mm-hmm. JP, what do you think?
We'll definitely say Echo. She's good. We'll see Ronin just because he's got his fanboys and people are going to chase the dragon on those wilds. And then I'm going to green stuff my Tigra to be a black cat.
Alex, do you want to give some overall thoughts about the box, or you just want to complain about it on the prowl again?
The box is fine. The Ronin fans are gonna be happy. I think Echo's probably the best one of the box personally, but yeah, it's a fine box. This is definitely like a fan box for sure, and I think it's neat. It's just not my thing. I'm gonna be like chomping at the bit for.
Mhm.
I do think Echo is going to be like a cool addition to Defenders, like full stop. Like when you look at the Defenders roster, they don't really have anyone who does what she's doing. They do have Luke Cage, who's a 3 threat and like S tier, but like they don't really have anybody. They don't have a 3 threat long mover. Period. So she kind of, and she's wall crawler, so she's like hyper mobile. And she just, like we were saying, she gets in there at range 2 for those rerolls. I think she'll be good in Daredevil for sure. So I think people will definitely see Echo, and the box is probably, especially if you're a Defenders player, like the box is definitely worth picking up just for her.
All right. Well, Webheads, what do you think? What do you think of this box? What do you think of the characters? Are there any that you are looking to put in the list? Is there something that you've got plans for? Let us know. You can email us at wittybantercast@gmail.com. You can reach us at all the socials at wittybantercast. And again, you can go to patreon.com/wittybanter to give us some support and to enter yourself into the drawing for this very box of characters. So thanks for coming along for the ride, Webheads. And until next time, be good.